Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I know there are so many people who might want to differ with the statement that I'm about to relay here because many of you still believe that Willy Mutunga costed Raila Amolo Odinga's presidency in 2013. Most of you still believe that. But however the case, we still have to talk about what Willy Mutunga has expressed. And Willy Mutunga seems to be telling hustlers that they have realized that they were lied to. And that's why, if you remember the tweet which Mutunga shared on the eve of Jamhuri Day, he said, "Were hustlers duped? And which do we celebrate, independence or resistance?" So that was a was a sarcastic response and at the same time question that was channeled to this regime. So I want to first of all remind you that there's a time President Moi, the former president, the deceased, said that KANU would rule our motherland for 100 years. So Mutunga seems to be telling people that they should praise the campaign of William Ruto that brought the class question into the open. He coined the two classes as dynasties and hustlers. There is no doubt that the campaign caught the imagination of hustlers, Kenya's working class. Now the hustlers have realized that they have been lied to. The middle class knows they have subsidized the dictatorship since independence through their acceptance of politics of division. Now it's the time to connect the links and continuities for resistance under the current situation. The best way to do that is to announce the birth of a movement and a political party that will midwife the new struggle against foreign interests and compradors. The youths of this country should realize they have two options: form both the movement and national party I have called for, or face without any preparation the realization of Ngugi wa Thiong'o's prophecy that Mau Mau is coming back. Wa Thiong'o's prophecy has always been the nemesis of Moi's prophecy. Mau Mau comes back when you realize that the motherland belongs to foreign interests and that the country is still a slave plantation. So that statement, I don't know whether you agree with it, but that statement from Willy Mutunga speaks volume. But before we delve further into the statement of Willy Mutunga, please allow me to welcome you back to this channel. And please, if you're not subscribed, just subscribe to this channel. And also don't forget to give this video a like. And to those who supported us before by subscribing or liking our videos, I want to admit here that I'm forever grateful for that support, because without that support, this channel cannot grow. So let's get on to this analysis. So Mutunga's assertions directed at William Samoei Ruto and those people who call themselves hustlers, people who are meant to understand that if UDA took over the government, they would maybe be living in the sky. Probably they will be owning aeroplanes, probably they will be buying fuel or diesel or petrol at slightly below 100. Those people believed in those. Those who believe that the government would be giving people money to invest, all that. The people never believed that the government would introduce punitive taxes. So those category, the category of hustlers, those are the people that Willy Mutunga is trying to talk about or talk to. Because they were meant to believe that Ruto would solve their problems. So Mutunga is calling for a formation of a national movement and a political party that will unseat William Samoei Ruto. That is the call. That is the call that Willy Mutunga is making. Create a political movement, create a political party to unseat William Samoei Ruto. So Mutunga has decided to hold the bull by the horn. A political movement and a political party to unseat the incumbent. Why? Because Mutunga believes that the foreign influence ndio imevamia hii nchi. So getting Mutunga to say such words it's a bit shocking, yes, but that is a very strong message. Because he believes that if the country forms a movement, it will be able to unseat the incumbent. Because he uses example like the World War II. And he said that before the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1989, revolutionaries have described the international situation as based on the imperialism of the triage. To cut this long story short, hustlers were lied to. Hustlers were meant to believe that things will be better. Perhaps maybe allow me to share this video from one of the people who seems to be regretting the most.
Sisi tulidanganya, tukakataa kuchagua Raila na watu wengi wanalia. Na wacha nikuambie Kenya hii, Raila akiondoka kwa siasa, wa Kenya watatembea miguu tupu. Jua watu mafisi tuko na wao. Wakae wakijua. Hawa ni mafisi tuko na wao. Hawa ni mafisi tuko na wao na wakae wakijua. Na sikudaganyi, nilipigia Ruto kula na saa hii hata ikirudiwa kula yangu yasipata. Afadhali Kalonzo Musyoka vile jamaa anasema. Mtu anajali mwananchi, mtu haeki economy yeye anafikiria na mtu anataka kusikia mawaidha ya wananchi. Ni kweli. Na bona watu wengi hata saa hii Ruto akiitana mkutano. Ushaiona mkutano yote ikiona na watu? Juu wananchi wameshoka. The little fact, wananchi wamechoka. Akae kijua wananchi wamechoka. Either atembee mpaka India ama atembee wapi. Wananchi wamechoka na yeye. Hata kama ni rais wa Kenya. Ni sisi tulimchagua. Mimi nilikuwa kwanza kumchagua. Na kula yangu yasipata. Sikudaganyi. Si mimi ni Mkikuyu. Mimi ni wa Central. Na akae kijua Central hata akienda. Liwe liwalo hata pata kula huko.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is just one of the scenario that Mutunga seems to be referring to in very many words. Hustlers who are lied to. So what do you make of this statement from Dr. Willy Mutunga? You know, I started by saying that I know there are people who still believe that Mutunga is the one who costed Raila Amolo Odinga's presidency in 2013. Remember, Mutunga is the first president of the Supreme Court after the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution, and institutions were formed. One of them was the Supreme Court, and he is the first president of that court. So there were people who were not happy with how Mutunga delivered his judgment back then to what was awaited for. You know, I remember people were glued to their screen waiting for Mutunga to give a detailed judgment, verdict. But Mutunga sought to just say, to reaffirm Uhuru's win and say that the details of that judgment will be shared on the newspaper. And I remember the remark which Willy Mutunga said back then was that politicians should deal with their shit. So the word shit meant there was a lot of things which were going on pale ambazo ziko zinafurahisha Mutunga, lakini he had nothing to do. He had no alternative but to deliver such a judgment. So I know there are so many people who say Mutunga ali cost Raila Amolo Odinga a presidency in 2013. So ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you agree with Mutunga or if you don't agree with Mutunga, either way, just go below the comment section and share your opinion regarding Mutunga's statement. And those who are not subscribed to this channel, please, I'd like to kindly request you to subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. It is so important.